Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Green Man channel. Hope you're doing good and well. So it's time for another episode of Symphonic Sundays, and I'm joined today by another special guest. We've got Salvo Grasso from the band Hypersonic, and we're going to be talking about their latest album, Kaosmogonia, which came out fairly recently on the 12th of April via Rockshots Records. So just start by welcoming Salvo. How are you doing today, Salvo?
Hello, Tom, and thank you so much for the opportunity with this interview. Hello to all viewers, and I remind you to subscribe to the Green Man YouTube channel.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, as we go through, definitely as well, but make sure you check out this new album from Hypersonic, Kaosmogonia. So
Okay, thank you.
first of all, just sort of straight off the bat, have you been with the reaction to Kaosmogonia so far? I mean, it's been 3 weeks now since the release. How have you been with this sort of overall reaction to the album so far?
Yeah, well, I'm very pleased with the overall reaction to the album by the fans or magazine or website. Yeah, it's what I expect.
Is what you expect so far. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I really enjoyed listening to it myself. I listened to it 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it's a really like quite a vast and quite complex album with a lot of different arrangements, very
yes,
expansive.
yes.
It seems like something you must have worked really quite hard on as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And obviously for this album, you introduced Eleonora Russo um, to the band,
yes.
and it's been several years, I think, since your previous album. So with that in mind, has this album felt like it's a new chapter for the band as well?
Yeah, it's just like you said, Cosmogonia is a new chapter in our lives with um, the new entry, Eleonora. Uh, a new chapter in our lives as musicians, as artists, but above all as people. This is even more special because this is the first record with Eleonora. We wrote all the lyrics with Emanuele, our lyricist and guitarman, and for the first time, Dario, our keyboard player, of course. Yes, Leonora it was a great surprise for us.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it certainly feels like she's brought something, some real spark and to the band and some creativity there as well with what you've done. Because you're also involved in the songwriting as well as her, right? Who does the sort of the songwriting in the band, if you don't mind me asking?
um, Eleonora, Emanuele, and Dario wrote all the lyrics, um, all the music by me, all the
Gotcha.
arrangements, all the orchestral arrangements, and yeah, all the symphonic choirs, yeah, all the symphonic metal stuff.
Yeah.
Because I studied with Francesco Ferrini of Flash Lord Apocalypse. I'm a student of Francesco Ferrini from Flash Lord Apocalypse. Yeah,
Yeah. Ah, yeah, because I was gonna mention him later actually, and the
yeah,
guests on the album too. That's really
yes, yeah.
interesting. Yeah. I really like Flesh God Apocalypse. They're a great band as well, if I can say. Yeah, really cool that you've
Yeah.
got that
I hope I
influence.
hope you I hope you listen the influences of the Flash God Apocalypse or Septic Flesh, Dimmu Borgir, and all extreme stuff.
Yeah, definitely I can hear that in there. Yeah, there's like sort of, a lot of symphonic metal bands, they don't always for me, there's not always a lot of orchestral arrangements for what people might think of, but with your band, there's definitely a lot of those orchestral arrangements and big symphonic sound for sure.
Yeah. Mm, it's clear that all the symphonic arrangements is are absolutely virtual, but the arrangements behind each composition is absolutely uh, true, true as composition, true as all the instruments of the orchestra. strings, brass, choir, and yeah, all the symphonic stuff is absolutely true as writing,
Yeah.
okay, but not real, but not real.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And moving on to my next question is really that, I noticed with songs like Veil of Insanity,
Yeah,
and Mother Earth as well,
yeah.
that it feels like you're commenting on sort of maybe world affairs a bit, perhaps, that there's definitely you're trying to make a strong statement. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, the new album was written during one of the darkest moments in our lives, of our history,
Yeah.
the pandemic. And
Yeah.
I think you can see all of this in the video clips of Mother Earth and the Insanity. So the songs are the mirror of mm, the feelings that came out of all of this.
Yeah.
It's clear the lockdown inspired us, absolutely. Um, inspired us to stop, to abandon unnecessary things, um, and yeah, mm, to light all to bring to light all those human weaknesses,
Yeah.
such depression, the harm we do to others,
Yeah.
uh, unhealthy relationship with people, with the people you love, revenge, protection, but
Mm.
also a lot of hope for a better future.
Yeah, I did wonder as well, just off the back of that, really, the title of the album, Chaosmogonia, whether that's something linked in there to what you're trying to say as well.
Of the title, Kaosmogonia. Yeah, it's a interesting question because the Cosmogonia or Cosmogonia, it's a total musical experience, and the album is connected with the Greek world and philosophy. The title is a compound word from chaos and cosmos. Yeah, two essential elements for the Greeks. As you know, chaos is the great void that is present before the creation of the cosmos. The cosmos is the opposite of chaos. Okay, it's an ordered and harmonious system. Yeah. Uh, so for us, humanity is both chaos and cosmos. Yeah. About the music, definitely, if you love metal, you we will love this album.
Yeah.
It's a very varied album. There are no similar songs or something you have before. Each song has a separate story, musically and lyrically. There's a symphony orchestra, cinematic arrangements, gothic and dreamy atmospheres,
Mm.
and of course many extreme metal influences, as I said.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a really good album. I've really enjoyed it actually. And I did do a review of it actually a few weeks ago now. So do you have a favorite song from the album as well? Do you have a do you can you pick one?
Oh my God, it's a difficult question
Yeah.
because every song is part of our experience in this album as human beings. But I choose Veil of Insanity because
Oh,
it's the song that currently reflects what is happening with the conflict in the conflicts in Palestine. Yeah,
yes,
but
yeah.
is our question for me. It's our question for me.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a hard one for you to answer because as the sort of, being involved in with the band, you've all worked together hard on all of the
I
tracks, not just one.
yes,
So,
I have a question for you. What is your favorite song from Cosmogonia?
oh, I think I think I'd probably be the same. Um, I do like Against Myself a lot, though.
Okay, yes,
I do
myself
like
is
Against
a
Myself
very
quite a bit.
yeah, have a very strong message because it's about depression and all the truths. of human beings.
Yeah, yeah. I can pick that up as well. There was a song towards the end of the album as well I really liked. I think it was the last but one track. I thought that was a really epic song. You know, several minutes of it. It
Yeah.
was really, really good as well.
Uh, I listened your interview on YouTube channel. Uh, yeah, it's a great surprise for us with the rate 8.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really, really good. And I really enjoyed like all the this all this pretty much all the songs really, to be honest, on this one. Really, really good. Was there a particular song you found very challenging to record?
Mm. Uh, Another difficult question. Uh, my sacrifice, because it has so many songs inside. Let me explain. The track has very melodic refrain sung by me, and it's also very relaxed in terms of timing of the drums. Uh, but this one has a very evil and extreme verse, and special in the middle of the songs with featuring by Mark Sen from Habitat. It wasn't easy to record the drums and sing on this song. And so, yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Uh, Even that in live shows is difficult. It's a difficult song for me because I play and sing both.
At the same time, yeah.
Yes,
I that must
I
be
have a
really tough. I can't, I struggle to I made attempts in the past to sing and play instruments, but doing both at the same time, I just can't. So I really admire you being able to play drums and sing at the same time.
it's very difficult because I have a headset microphone and play fast songs and sing is one of the hard uh, exercise for me when I play the drums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do a good job. You do a really good job. Um,
thank you.
So obviously, when I was reading up about this album, did a bit of online research, as you do, and I did note a lot of the guests involved, some names which I recognized, some names I didn't know so well, just to be honest, but I knew Mark Jansen from Epica, right?
Yeah.
Involved with this. And you also had Francesco Paoli and Francesco Farini from Fresh Called Apocalypse involved too.
Yes.
So what's these connections coming in? How do you feel that? Did you feel that had a particular impact on the album as well?
Yes. It was a fantastic experience for us, and for me, uh, yes, all the guests made the record truly special. Mark was immediately very helpful with us, as was Francesco. Probably one of the kindest people I met. Yeah, absolutely. Francesco Brini has been a special friend for me from some years. As I said you before, I studied orchestration and arrangements with him, uh, and I thank him for this. I hope the years of study can be perceived by listening to the album. Yeah, this makes me really proud. I also want to talk about Hema Zoldan from Syrenia, A Lovely
Serenia.
Soul. And, yes, he sang on Burning Inside song. Emma is a lovely soul in this business field music. Extreme helpful person. Yeah, definitely music needs all this. Yes. And Nils Kurbaron, I forget, Nils Kurbaron play the guitar solo on Burning Inside. Both Emma.
That's a great guitar solo. That's the one I was trying to think about. That track. That's a really good
Yeah,
guitar solo. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, fantastic stuff. Yeah, so I can see that they all together had a really positive influence, I think, on the album as well. And you know, clearly I think had an effect on getting you maybe that final product that you wanted. You wanted to make this an epic album, and it seems like you got that, and you got the guests as well to really help boost it too. That's just that's really great. So I guess now, just sort of as we draw towards the end of the interview, really, Salvo, what do you have any sort of thoughts on where Hypersonic might be going in the future? Obviously, we've only just had this release, but what sort of plans are there for Hypersonic going forwards? Have you got any thoughts on touring? Any thoughts on future works, future albums?
Yeah, we played in last March. Yeah, last March in Switzerland at the Elements of the Rock Festival, playing the songs from the new album live, and we are planning more days in Europe. Hope to see you soon on the road. Instead of looking to distant future, we will certainly continue to make music because we still want to communicate and convey emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're planning, yeah.
Good, good, good,
We
good.
will try to play around Europe.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that would be
We
really
live in the UK in 8 years ago for 1 week
How was
for
that?
Existencia Tour. Yes, for Existencia Tour.
Yeah, that's the previous. How
Seven,
was it? How was that?
yes,
How was that coming to the UK for a week?
I hope on this. Yes, yes,
It was a while back, I guess. Yeah, that would have been sort of 8 years ago now, right? So you did that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway, Salvo, thank you so much for giving up some time for this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tom. And follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah.
What I'll do,
Buy and listen to music. Yes.
yeah. Absolutely. What I'll do is I'll drop a link in the description box to where people can go to purchase the album. And obviously, I'll drop a link into my review somewhere as well, so people can go and check that out too. And yeah, don't forget, people, to go check out Hypersonic and this latest release, Kaosmogonia. It's not one you want to miss out. If you're fans of symphonic music, fans of this kind of music, do make sure you check out Hypersonic's latest release. It's really quite a stunning and epic piece of work. So yeah, again, thank you so much, Salvo, for joining me. And to everyone else,
Thank
don't
you so
forget,
much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
you're very welcome. And don't forget one to drop a like and a subscribe to the Green Man channel to help support the channel and future videos like this, and to continue Symphonic Sundays, of course, as well. And until next time, everybody, thanks once again from me and from Salvo. Until next time, bye for now.